Hello everybody, in today's video I'm going to be making a tier list of how well different classes play in today's Gaia meta. These are based off how good the class is and how easy it is to play, so kind of a combination. And also, these are all going to be max builds, so basically like a D-Sage would be a Spider Cloak. And this I'm going to be going off most common builds. I know that you can go some special artifacts and other builds, making them different, but I'm not going to be doing that in today's video. So, D-Sage, I would rank it in a C tier on the point that is, it's very good, but it's harder to learn the timing. Of course, if you have edicts and stuff, it's going to be easier, but damage-wise, that's going to be it. Oni, I feel like it's A tier, since Oni actually... D-Sage is going to be B tier, yeah, D-Sage is going to be B tier. Oni is good, very good, but it's hard. Not hard, but it's harder to do the one combo than to other classes. Illusionist, it's kind of dependent on if the person you're fighting is chaotic or not. If they're chaotic, you can just spawn Shriekers and Dominus, and or you can just spam Globus. So if they're chaotic, I would say S tier, since there's not much the chaotic people can do against you. But if they're orderly, it's a bit harder, and you have to play off just spamming spells. And I put it in C or B tier, probably C tier, since Dominus is still good, so it's not all the way down here. I'd probably put it in an all-around B tier, since a lot of people are orderly nowadays. Wait, nah, the meta's been shifting towards more people being chaotic, so I'll probably put it up here. Druid, we all know that that's gonna go up here. Extremely easy to play and extremely busted. I don't know what else to say. Spamming Floresco, just everything that needs to be done for anybody just to die. Floresco and spells and action surge, especially don't get me started on Lord's Bane or Soul Rips. Necro, I would probably put Necro in a survivability, would probably be up here, since max build Necro with Hoppa. But Necro in general, solo ganking, I wouldn't put it higher than C tier. All based on the fact that you can't really do much. You're kind of reliant on Shriekers and Howlers are really easy to fight and avoid, especially if you have mobility like other mages, such as Hoppa and stuff. Actually, I'm gonna put Elu down here since Necro's here. Yeah. Spy is good, but not that good again. Most Spy is a permafreshies, and it can be good, but it's hard to, not that hard, but not very many people are very good at it, so I'd probably put it in D tier. Cadence or Bard, I'm gonna be honest, if you're solo ganking with this and you're not playing fall damage, you're just doing damage, it's F tier, since all you can do is really just use Fair Frozen and spam base spear moves, which yes, does do a lot of damage if they have both burn marks and frostbite. If you're Metal Scream, it's not really the best. It's not really top tier, if you know what I mean. In ganks with house members and a lot of people, I'd probably put it D tier, since the buffs are pretty good. But yeah, solo to ganking, F tier. Faceless, I don't really have to say much. Macro, all you really need, one macro and people are dead. Yeah. Survivability, insanely easy, and again, it's really easy, really easy to play. Just click set and it's all over. Shinobi, I feel like Shinobi is kind of the same as Faceless, just because, again, survivability on a Shinobi, if you're Spider Cloak, oh yeah, you're just not dying. Actually, yeah, it's going up in S tier, since it's better than Faceless for surviving, and you have a res, you do a bunch of damage even after the nerfs. Let me just move these out here. So, and it's also very easy to play. Yeah, Ronin, some Ronins are very good, but most Ronins are very bad, and you need to learn a lot of timings. So I'd probably put it in ganking wise, solo ganking, C tier, since there's not much. They don't have a lot of mobility, unless they're Spider Cloak, then they can climb fast. But They're not really a big threat if you're anything with horizontal mobility. Deep Knight, I'm just gonna put it in A tier. Simply because of the fact that as a Fairfrozen, if you do just one simple combo, Chain Pull, Light Piercer, 3M1s and a Sub-Zero, and then do a Ragdoll combo after that, that's enough to knock a Faceless or a Shinobi. The one thing that's holding down Deep Knight though is the survivability. It's terrible. Your mobility is close to none, especially if you want to be fair frozen, which is, in all honesty, the best thing you can go on a Deep Knight. So I'm just gonna put this here since, again, not the best survivability, so it's not up here, but it's pretty easy to play, not the hardest. Abyss Walker, probably gonna be put in E tier since the Abyss Walker itself does a lot of damage, yes, but if you're fighting anybody who can keep distance, if you're fighting anybody who's just spamming Armis, yeah, there's not much you can do. And so swing speed is slow. Yes, you do a lot of damage. So if you get them in a Ragdoll combo and if you just swing, you can do a lot of damage. Yeah. But yeah, I'm just gonna put this here. Spearfisher. I know Spearfisher is a super, but I'm just gonna put this since this is like the main hybrids you can go right now that are kind of viable. I'd put it in D tier, just because Spearfisher itself, the survivability is not very high, and you need to like just use a lot of things at the same time, and you can't really macro it, so it's harder. But it's not the best again. Yes, damage as a dragon. If you're Dragon Knight Spearfisher, you'd go like up here. But now that they nerfed Spearfisher after Light Piercer, you can't really one combo people. Vanguard, I'm gonna be honest, it's F tier. It's very bad. Yes, you can take no fall damage, but and give burn marks. That's the only upsides of this class. It's the new class, and it's not really that good. The most damaging thing you can do on a Vanguard is do a normal M2, and if you use Assured Flames or those blue flames, if you M2, you're in that weird teleport M2, very easy to predict, has like a 2-second wind up, can be cancelled, can be perfect blocked, and does less damage than the normal M2. Don't really have to say much more. Dragon Slayer, that's an S tier, just because of the fact that Navarin Dragon Slayers are just dominating the meta. The nerf that they did to Spear Crusher, I mean, I do feel it. I feel like it's a lot easier to escape them now, but they can still pretty easily one combo you if they know what they're doing, or if you're not Alanis and they have Snap Ignis. Soul and Sword, also gonna be put up here. This is simply for the fact that if you're ever gonna get low on a Soul and Sword, you can just skate Sigil, block them out with Ice Charge, and if you do the dash white combo and the punch combo, you just do dumb amounts of damage. So I don't really feel like there's any other thing I need to say about Sigil. Very good. Dark Sigil Knight, I'd probably be putting it in a B tier. No, in E tier, sorry. Since you have to kind of play mirrors, and if not, you just die. If there's more than one person, you just die. There's not much you can do. And it doesn't really do all that damage that you would hope from a sword class that is that good. If you get them in a combo, yeah, you can do some damage, but to get them in that combo is hard. That's probably all I'm gonna say with that. The only thing you can do is kind of spam spells, and then Blacksmith I'm probably gonna be putting in between B and C, probably closer to B, since you're so tanky. Sapphire shards and just spamming shards, and if you have Snar, breaking their mana shield, getting them hit by the Sapphire shards, just all around good. I personally have a max build and I rarely die on it. And honestly, it's closer to A. It's also close to A, but I'm just gonna keep it in B tier. Yeah, B tier, since I feel like that's pretty good in the meta. But so yeah, this is my class tier list. If you have any other opinions, that's completely fine. I understand. This is just my opinion. Remember that. If you want to go something, if you like a class, if you're good at a class, every single class can be good. For example, Cadence in certain situations at Steep Forest or Sigil can be good. It's just a lot harder. And every class in the game can be used and can be good. It's just compared to the person, and these are just how easy they are to play and their prevalence in the meta. So yeah, please leave a comment if you have any other opinions. I would love to hear them. And have a good day. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and like and subscribe. See you next time.